Only a few places that you and where systems are actually taught. At the grassroots level, more often than not, you are taught concepts. You're taught concepts and you're taught throws. You really don't get into the systems engineering or the system dynamics or the construction of a system until you get to the higher levels of judo. Sometimes those individuals who are pursuing the elite athlete track in terms of being a cadet elite athlete or a junior elite athlete are taught systems early. Some people believe that this thwarts their development of judo. Such is not the case. It depends on what you're trying to develop and what you are trying to attain. If being a cadet world champion or a junior world champion is something that is important to you, then you're going to need to teach systems early. If being a Olympic champion or world champion is something that is important to you, then it's not that teaching systems aren't the correct thing to do. It's that you may have a different curriculum that you are issuing out to that particular learner, depending on what you are trying to achieve in their short-term development program and their long-term development program. Everything looks correct and everything looks incorrect per the eyes of the person who is looking at the thing. Your particular conceptual framework on development or how you feel about how an athlete should be developed will allow you to say that someone is doing something right or someone is doing something incorrect. Sometimes you are correct and sometimes you are not correct if you don't know the full scope of the program of the person. Now, here's what I want to tell you. As I said before, more often than not, concepts are taught and not systems. And a lot of people aren't going to want to hear what I have to say, but the bottom line is this. There are not many of you who are listening to this who actually know how to teach grip fighting. Some of you have been teaching judo for 20, 30 years, some 40. Some of you all believe that you know what grip fighting is, and some of you who are listening to this actually know. And then there are some of you who think you know, who do not have a clue. Grip fighting is its own body of knowledge. It is specialized knowledge, and everybody who is in judo does not know how to grip fight. There are people who are referees, who are elite level referees, who can understand grip fighting when they see it, but they can't teach grip fighting as a system. Personally, I've been trained by Eddie Liddy. I've been trained by, I've had the opportunity to observe and have trained with Jimmy Pedro. And I have also had the opportunity to learn from individuals like Brian Olsen and Orlando Fuentes when I was training at the Olympic Training Center. And I also have done a ton of film study. This has been going on for years. I am a very, very good grip fighting instructor, and I'm very good at analyzing grips and also developing systems and game plans. Gamesmanship and the ability to implement strategies and tactics for success in the sports of judo, mixed martial arts, and Brazilian jiu-jitsu, that is one of my core competencies. Now, I can understand your frustration with this particular question that concepts are not taught in class, but it's no different than when you learn math. You cannot get everything that you need in math from your math instructor. Sometimes you need to get a math tutor. Just like if you're in a college class, you're taking chemistry, sometimes you need to go see a chemistry tutor. Sometimes you need to go outside of class and go to some office hours, or sometimes you need to go to someone else who can explain some things differently to you or explain some things that you're not necessarily getting in class. That's not bad. That doesn't mean you're going outside of your instructor. That means you're invoking all of the resources available for your own personal development. I would encourage you, and I implore you, to go to www.gripfighting.com so that you can get the information that is necessary in order to understand how to put the concepts that you're learning in class inside the system of grip fighting, which will help you become a better gi grappler, a better judo player, a better sambo practitioner, and a better Brazilian jiu-jitsu competitor. Take care. This is Dr. Ferguson, and have a super fantastic day.